Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Andrew Catalan here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
These are the putts you remember at the end of a round, a chance for an eagle. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
A huge right to left swinger.
That one just rolls by. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Making an early statement today.
Fantastic start right out of the gates.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
What a drive. Look at that.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts. That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
This is on a fantastic line. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
5 feet remain.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole. That's a good one to build momentum on.
This one is all over it.
Really well done. This putt from 5 feet away.
A really good look at birdie.
Padding that lead. Wow, what a start.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
That's found the bunker. Not ideal. John, how's it lying?
They're deep down in there, guys. I do not envy them, but looking forward to seeing how they get out.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. And now here's a look at the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Roars going up around the golf course.
All right, we can work with that.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
All right, let's get back to the action. This one is 13 feet out. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Putt is underway.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
That's nicely done. Ant-Man on the ground. John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. $15 feet to the cup. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
Oh, what a stroke. Oh, just missing the birdie there. And that should secure the par on this one. He sits in first position.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the Barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
From the bunker.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Looking to get up and down from here. That looked good for a while. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. For a while that did not look good, but he finishes strong.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
An amazing shot here into the 8th green, and now a birdie putt coming up. 4 feet remains.
This is for birdie.
He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today.
John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Justin Thomas as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Okay, that'll play. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 14th.
She's put a good stroke on this one. Tracking. Wow, she's nailed it.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Rich, she is so fun to watch week in, week out. Rose Zhang is really taking over the sport.
It's amazing how seamless the transition was from college golf to the professionals. And there is no stopping her right now from what it seems like on the outside looking in. She really is an extraordinary golfer.
Not a bad result right there. Seven feet left.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger.
This hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Dare I say eagle putt? This could end up on the green. The rare eagle putt on a par 4. Wow, that is special stuff.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
This putt is around 36 feet away from the cup.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
Oh, almost. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Our coverage continues at the last. This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. This is buckets.
This is bold, going for it in 2.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 155.
A nice little draw, nothing sweeter.
And hitting yet another green here today.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, what a putt. He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
What a gargantuan tee shot. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, I like the look of this. Going to go in. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. This 14th hole is a par 3.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
This one is chewing fiber.
Wow, what a shot. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Oh, this is a beauty. Come on.
Let's return to live play now. An opportunity for a birdie here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Still in the lead now after that hole.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This one is right at it. Beautiful shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt for a birdie. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Out of 16, it's a par 3. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. I think this one's coming in nicely. Really like that play. Now a good look at the hole. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here with Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
This putt from 3 feet away. Oh, so close to a birdie. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off now on this par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Henny, what more can you tell us?
From the center of the cup, it's 44 feet.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
Okay, that was a tough ask. And just to clean up this birdie. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out?
That is absolutely spot on.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Another good shot from our leader.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Okay, a putt to win the tournament. There it is. Our featured player wins the Genesis Invitational.
And no better venue than Riviera Country Club to win.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.